keys for the team, but also for you individually to have success this weekend?
I mean, it's always hard to go against an opponent for the second time in the season, but I think we just have to go in with confidence and focus on ourselves and really play our game. We know we have the ability to win the first game and from there win the second game, so it's just going in with a good mindset.
Can you talk a little bit about like when you go to 5 in the back, dropping back and playing, a center back role different than, holding mid?
Center back is, I would say, my second position here, but it's really easy to play center back when you have Grace and Anna standing right next to you. They're really good communicators and they really help me out. But going back into the center back for that role is tough for me because it's hard to communicate that way for me. But you do what you got to do for the team.
And then kind of just going forward, but like, have you kind of seen from yourself on free kicks throughout the year and how you've kind of grown in that role?
Yeah, I think especially from like our left side of the field, free kicks is a big thing for me. Being able to whip it into the far post. I think offensively on corner kicks, free kicks, we're a good threat. The three of us, 12 of us going in there to win headers, so it's good for us.
What do you think has been the reason why Sutton has had so much success since Tatum went out?
I mean, Sutton even last year when unfortunately Jackie got hurt was able to step up and come in and start right away for us. She's such a good player on the ball. And even though she's not vocal all the time, you can just tell by the way she plays that she knows exactly what she's doing. When we have confidence in her, and I think just us being behind her and her being confident in herself is really the biggest reason for her success.
Talked about Grace and Anna and what it's like to play with them. What is their chemistry like, even off the field? Is it pretty? I assume it's pretty natural.
Yeah, I mean, we always joke that they become more English around each other, but they're like the best of friends. They're so awesome to be around on and off the field. And, their chemistry off the field, you can really just tell that it translates right on the field. Which, being that they're the two players behind me, is awesome for me.
They're more English when they're together.
Yeah.
Like they use the lingo more.
Yeah. I feel like, we just joke that their accents come out more. They make references more. They always talk about food and have sayings that they say, and we all have no clue what it means. But yeah, I would say they're probably more English around each other.
Focusing on this weekend, what do you think about playing a team a second time? How tough that's going to be, and what do you kind of remember from that first game that you guys think you're going to use this weekend?
Yeah, it's definitely hard to play a second team twice, just because it's more familiar. I personally like playing different teams, but we beat them once and we know we can do it again. We had a bunch of good chances in the first game, especially in the second half, that we didn't put away early enough, and they ended up getting a first goal really later on. So we just need to stay together really throughout the whole game and put away our chances.
How much emphasis is on, more of that game, given that you've already seen the opponent in film rather than, just kind of the season overall?
This game, of course, is probably the biggest game of our season so far, and, because we've played them before, we know what to kind of look for and know what players are their most dangerous players, even though they have changed formations and changed some players in and out. But, this game going ahead is really important for us to look at our old film against them and how we played against them and how they really were able to get at us and how our strengths against them.
How has your team changed over the season? You face this team again. Maybe 8 teams over the season. How's the match?
Defensively, I think it's pretty obvious that we've been super solid all season, but offensively, I just think our forwards have been clicking way more recently. We become so much more dangerous, and a lot of people don't think of us as an offensive team, but if you look at the last couple games, we've created so many chances, and people coming off the bench and the people starting have just created so many chances. So I think offensively, it's just a lot more